Okay, we're going to take a look at a couple tickers, SPX on multiple time frames first, then we'll check out Meta on a couple different time frames as well, and perhaps we'll have time for the VIX and VVIX. Also, the dollar and rates. We're going to try to fit all that in, so stick around. If you're new here, go down to that options tender logo and subscribe. And don't forget to like the videos. Here we go. We have SPX on the monthly time frame. You see we're at the top of this range that we've been talking about for months and months and months and months. And we are testing that 20 simple moving average. Super, super important for a bear market. Over the last couple decades, I want to say. Well, at least, okay, let's look back to 2010. That 20 simple moving average, once we got over it, retested, that was kind of your indicator going all the way up. And you know, the corona, that corona crash, just a huge move that happened so fast, so it's just a whiplash right back above it. And now we got below it and we're testing back, and it's kind of curling down. That is my bearish point of view. So we're testing it now. It's a big area. You see we're trying to cross, but we're still at that neutral point on the SPX on the monthly time frame. Okay, we have plenty of time in the month. You saw it happen last couple times that we tested. We have large wicks. So can we get above it and still break down below it? Of course. You see that 8 EMA is trying to push it above. So that would be from the bullish point of view, that we are above that 8 EMA and we're looking to push and ride that trending indicator to the upside. Okay, we have that weekly time frame. And from a bullish point of view, you would say, hey, we broke out from this channel. We're going to continue to the upside. Well, first of all, these are very three wave-ish situations. Second of all, we're still making lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low. And although this is a three-way move to make a lower low, we're trying to test that point. And right above, we even have a bearish count, even if we get above here. You know, fighting the trend. I've been fighting the near-term trend. Yeah, I've had a few losses. And I've had a few big, what do they call it? I've seen it a couple times. Hit, crash and grab, something like that. Whatever, that doesn't matter. But you have this 100 simple moving average. In other words, they're calling it. In other words, they're calling it a trader's market. If you're in long positions and short positions, and you're trying to swing, you're gonna get knocked out. If you would have held through on the weekly time frame some large swings, then you're doing great. But it would have been very, very tough to hold through. You'll see on the daily time frame. Look how we're getting near the top of this triangulation here. And notice I took the triangles out. You're going to see that the triangle's still valid, but we're getting so deep, we're actually kind of breaking out of it. It just doesn't look right. And now we're looking at a double top situation. So here we go. We have still a flaggish pennant type look on RSI as well. And just while we're on this time frame, once we reverse, I'm looking for this range again. Of course, we're going to test the 3,500 area, but I'm looking to get down to this 3,200 at minimum. Okay, I consider this, if this is not a triangle here, then I consider this whole thing as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll look at the Elliott wave count. So stick around. Make sure you also hit that notification bell if you want to get these videos often. So if this is one large move here, then we're trying to balance out this entire bear market that we've had so far. We're trying to balance it out before heading down for the next leg. And if this is a ABC, then we should have a nice big 5-wave move down. If this is a 1-2, we should have a nice big 5-wave move down. So either way you count this, we're looking for impulsive 5-wave move down from here. Now the question is, from where? And so we don't have to hit this 100 simple moving average. We did not do it last time, but it's there and it's something to reference. Going to the daily time frame. Remember, we're here on the SPX. It's going to look the same on ES just about, and it's in SPY as well. I know that a lot of people use those. So here's the daily point of view. Again, it appears that we broke out from this this downtrend, back tested, got below it, broke back up. You know, I'll show you the count, what I'm talking about. But right now, in the near term, we're trending on this 8 EMA, just chop, 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 chop. And we talked about the last video why this is such a choppy area. This chop zone here proves it. It's the same thing. We're not out of this chop zone unless we get below 4080 or above 41, 65, 70 area. So this is the zone that we're looking for. We're testing the top of it. So far, a rejection. The chop zone goes here as well. You go back a little bit. Same thing. Chop zone here. You see it chopping back and forth. We didn't get resolution until we broke down from it. Okay. This one, we broke above it. Nice big move. But you notice there's chop in between. You broke above the 4170 area and you got a nice big move. Rejected. And then back through the zone. That time it didn't chop very much, but it tried to hold. Okay. Let's see what other point of view we could do. Let's get this. So anyway, just look at this trend line. If you want to be conservative, like this is an objective short from right here, from the 4170. But you notice we're over the 8 EMA, all that and such. If you break the trend here, that's a very conservative way to go short as well. It's another sell signal. So looking on the 65 minute, let me change the board. Don't forget to like the videos, you guys. It really helps get this information out to people. You see we're trending up in this channel. Well, I have a count here that says we are done. This could have been complete here, but clearly it kept going. Could have been complete here, but kept going. That's why you have to be objective. You have to know what the alternative is. And if we go to the Elliott wave, we're counting this as, you know what, I don't have it on this one. I have it on SPY. Let's see if I updated SPY on the Elliott wave. Otherwise, I'll just mark it in for you. We'll just do it from scratch. Okay. Yep, I didn't update it. Okay, that's okay. We'll just go with this. We have a ABC, a 3-wave move for A, 3-wave move down for B, and we're looking at C being complete here at this rejection. We're already past these levels here, so I can take those out. Now we're looking at an ending diagonal for this wave here. And this would be a 1, 2, 3-wave move for, I'm sorry, we're looking for a 5-wave move to end because it's an A, B, 3-wave move down for B, and then a 5-wave move for C. Well, we already have the 1, 2, this nice long wave 3. Okay, we got down to wave 4, and now we have an ending diagonal for wave 5. So let me get these out of here, kind of clean this up just a little bit. And we'll put the smaller wave counts on it. I'll just move these up here. So we have a 3-wave move up. Let me get this out of here. So we have 3-wave move, A, B, C. That's a 3-wave move up for 1 in ending diagonal, excuse me. An A, B, C. 3-wave move for wave 2. So count that as a 2. And a 3-wave can't see it on this one, but a 3-wave move up for 3. So put that there. 3-wave move down for 4. And finally, 3-wave move to complete wave 5. Now again, like we could have completed here, right? So if we want to expand this a little bit more, maybe this is an A, B, C. And I can't count it that way because it doesn't look like a 5-wave move here for an ABC. So I think this is complete. But now you have that, you have that impulsive move down for wave 1. And 2 possibly is done. We'll see. And then we should move quite a bit more to the downside from here. Now there are some time-wise situations that are saying that today should be complete or tomorrow. I was showing. I'll finish the rest of this later, and we'll update on here. But if you see, we're completed here with the ending diagonal. It appears that way. Sorry, I almost got on a tangent. It appears that way on. Let's go to the hourly time frame. When you have that count in, it kind of fits there as well, where you have all these lining up with divergence. And then if you look at an ES, we're jumping around a lot, but I'm just showing you what comes of it. So here you go, ABC for a 1, ABC for a 2, ABC for 3, 4, and this is possibly, I thought you could get like a triangle in there for an ABC as well. There's you could kind of count that in a different way, but this would be the ending right there, impulsive move down. And this is what I was talking about in the Discord, was the 4180 is a really important area. We didn't hold above it. That's a fake break there, and we're testing it again at 4180. I am bullish above 4180. It has to become support. I'm bearish underneath. I think this move is over, but this is super important area for myself. Okay, and then looking over at the NASDAQ, again, we have an expanding type triangle. I already believe that this 5-wave impulsive move completed this this move up here. So I still think this is a wave 1. And now we just had an expanding triangle for wave 2. And then we're moving to the downside. Of course, there's always multiple ways to count it, but I have this wave 1 here. A, B, 3-wave move up for C, 3-wave move down for D, and 3-wave move up for E. So now we have our impulsive move down for a wave 1 here, and we should get a 3, 4, 5 before completing a, or it could possibly go a 1, 2, 1, 2 before heading down. But this should be our most impulsive wave coming down. Once it goes, you're gonna recognize it fairly well. That once we break these levels, you'll see that we have this is a 3-wave move here. This was the triangle in the NASDAQ, so that's why I was looking at that in ES, because we have an A, B, C, D, E inside of here, which would be our A, B for triangle, and then C to complete that wave E. And so now we have the price moving down. But you see this minor uptrend. If we break that, then you can imagine that we'll hit probably this bottom level here on the expanding triangle as a wave 1. So we'll probably get a bounce somewhere around this 1280 area, 12,800 area for another wave 2 before heading lower. So that's how I'm looking at it. 1, 2, and possibly 3, 4, 5 for even a larger wave 1, and so on and so forth. So let's jump over to the VIX. Excuse me. VIX is holding this level. We've had this level on here for a while. Some consolidation, broke down, and now back above this level. So that was a bear trap. for the VVIX, and I think traders are starting to hedge the volatility index, and the VIX should follow soon behind it. We are breaking down from that big triangle, so now I'm actually looking at this a little bit different, and we're just looking at this as more of a channel down here, ping-ponging back and forth. And if we continue to break down and move higher in price, we should see this 16 to 15 area down here. We're already in the 16. If this channel is valid, then we should probably see some support going into here with this wedge heading south. And on the VIX futures, I believe we're already almost to the big levels. You have this channel here, channel bottom, we're right at it. We're getting a reaction already. And then, excuse me, this is VIX expiration is tomorrow. Options expiration is tomorrow. So we'll be looking for the VIX to start moving again, and that may be the actual turning point. But we have a little bit of room here. VIX is moving much faster as price is not doing anything. So I think we're kind of pausing, waiting for VIX to complete its thing and free itself into tomorrow, and then we might have some more price action later on in the week heading south. So sorry to bore you here. And then we have the dollar. If you notice, the dollar came down to that. It made a very minimal divergent low for positive divergence, and we can actually start to move this wedge, make this a larger wedge, and we'll see what happens here. But price is holding above that 100, and I think it might be able to climb a little bit higher. But we'll kind of match that with how price happens on the indexes. And this looks like it's a channel at this point, and we're bouncing off the bottom of the channel. And now we'll see what the rates do. And what's really important about rates, it's not really whether they go up or down, in my opinion. It's how fast they move up or down. If we get a breakout from the channel and it's moving pretty quick, it's really going to hit tech again, and that's going to affect the market. Either way, we need stabilization for the market to continue heading higher. And if this breaks down from this channel in a impulsive way, then same thing, we're going to hit the banks. The banks are going to really have to pay for it, and they're going to hold the market from moving higher. Okay, look at skew. Skew, you have these dots here. Once again, these are out of the money puts, and we're really starting to elevate, and people are really starting to get out of the money puts going. And you see Nvidia's pulling back there. Let's do Meta, and let's finish up, because I know this video is getting pretty lengthy. So we'll start with the monthly time frame, and we will move very quickly just to give you my point of view. And I think Meta is either done or very near completion. Okay, we're right at a downtrend line. We are at a important resistance area. We just barely above us in this 230 area would be the last area that I would consider puts. Again, we have that 50 simple moving average, and we're really having a hard time getting above this zone for the 220 area right now. Go to the weekly. There's a little bit closer look on what's happening in this area. It's also a candle breakdown area. There's multiple positions that price was rejecting way back here as well. So there's a look at it. Rejection there, rejection, support here, rejection, rejection. So you see it's a pretty important area. And then right above it, you have that 100 simple moving average and the 200 simple moving average on the weekly time frame. So I do believe Meta could be in a very bullish stance. You can count this just like anything. You can count this two ways. Let's go to the daily. This could be an impulsive move up for wave 1, and then we'd be really looking for this area to be a nice setup for a wave 2 to go higher if you're a bull. If you're a bear, then you're looking at this being a 5-wave move down, a 3-wave move to correct, and a 5-wave move down again to much lower prices underneath 100 area. Okay, so this is more that point. I gave it the benefit of the doubt with this trend line here. So again, that 230 area, maybe we go to earnings and it earnings breaks to the upside. If earnings brings it to this level right here or just above, we'll certainly short it at that point, but we're not going to play the earnings itself. We'll wait till after. I am short Meta right now. With this divergence happening, with the daily divergence negative. And then finally, the 65-minute will sort of give us this, what we think is the ending diagonal here. So I think this is one big A, 3-wave move up for an A, 3-wave move down for a B, and now I think we have our ending diagonal. You have a larger A, B, C for an A. And let me just go to the Elliott wave count. I think I updated that. Yes. So this is our wave. This is our final 5-wave move as part of this ABC correction. And I think this is a 3-wave move up for a 1, 2, 3-wave up for a 3. And then just like the NASDAQ, we have a triangle in there. After the wave 4, we have a and then a B triangle, and then you can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up to complete the 5. And now this is possibly a leading diagonal to the downside. We have 5 waves down here now. Okay, and we're also broken down from the actual wedge that was formed from the ending diagonal, and we're fighting with this 218 to 220 area that I have here. We're just kind of oscillating, but we broke down from that wedge. We're back testing now for a possible, this could be 1, 2, 1, 2. It could be 1, 2s all the way, or this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal. We're just back testing, and then we should head lower. And I put on some lottos down to the options expected move to this 206 area. So I'm just going to end it there. That's a long video. Lots of things to look at. Still bearish, of course, but leaning close, real close to that 4180. If that becomes support on ES, then we'll have to try to scalp some call plays. But for now, we are short and we are sticking with it. All right. Thanks for joining me here at Options Center. Have a wonderful day.